Welcome everybody. Y'all ready for this? The Hustle. My name is Steve Aramopoulos, and these are my co-hosts.
I'm Talia.
And I'm Tech Luciano. You may have heard me on radio, you may have never heard of me at all, but that's okay.
Y'all gon' learn today. Your whole life was a struggle, had to make it out the jungle. This is a show for you. Welcome to the hustle. Under pressure, never break a fold. Keep chasing your goals until you blow. Now, welcome to the hustle.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Hustle Podcast, episode 50. We got my man CB43media in the building.
Yo, what's popping, guys? Welcome.
Welcome to the show, dude.
Thank you for having me.
He welcomed us to the show.
Yeah, he's like, welcome to your
I mean,
show.
I'm over here on the corner. It feels legit right here. So.
Well, look, you're the man behind the cam, bro, so I think it's like natural for you to say that shit, you know?
I'm joking.
You
Of
feel natural doing that.
Yeah, of course.
Dope. I actually, what's it called? I saw you posted, I think it was the Conway Show you just went to.
Recently.
Fucking beautiful pictures you took, bro.
Thank you so
Very
much.
beautiful pictures.
That was like an hour before he even like got to the venue. I got a text and they're like, "Yo, can you shoot the show tonight?"
Yeah.
I was at the crib and then I was like, "Damn!" Packed all my shit and just dipped downtown.
I didn't even know fucking Conway was performing that
I
night,
didn't
dude.
either.
A lot of people didn't know.
I didn't even
A lot
know,
of people
bro.
did not know.
The only time I found out, I was shooting a music video that like the same day with Brandon Doré. And he was like, "Yo, I'm going to the show tonight." He's like, "The Conway The Machine's there. He's on Benny the Butcher's label, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh yeah, yo, that's dope." I know my guy YNG Traps. He fucks with them hard. So I was like, "Yo, I'm going to the show." And then they sent me a text, and he just see me on the stage, he's tripping out, and I was like, "Man, I don't even know how I ended up here either."
Yeah, I saw the pictures. I hit you. I just messaged that like, "Yo, dope pictures."
Yeah.
You hit me up and you're like, "Yo, you trying to do something?" I thought you were beefing with me, bro.
No, I'm trying to run something on the podcast or what?
And I've never seen your face either.
Yeah.
'Cause, like on your Instagram, I think you don't post.
I think there's like one or
Maybe
two
like
photos.
if I go deep into it.
Yeah.
But me, I'm assuming it's like some big beef guy, bro. He's like trying to beef with me right now. So I'm like, "Yo, you want to come on the podcast?"
Yo, everyone looks at my photos and I'll get to a show and they're like, "Yo, you're not black?" And I'm like, "No, bro.
I was
what do
gonna
you
say
mean?
that.
Like, I'm not trying to say anything or be rude, but like, no." And they're like, "Oh, yo, how do you do this?" And I'm like, "Well, that's why we on the Hustle podcast."
That's I like that right there.
The transition right there.
That's nice. Tell us the beginning, bro. Like
Yeah.
how did you get into this? Was it always
Honestly,
videos?
It wasn't always videos. It actually started with depression. I won't even lie. I needed to find a different way out. Like you're going through different things, and you wake up the next morning, and you felt the same way you did the night before.
Mhm.
I just didn't like that. So I picked up a camera and I started shooting just regular stuff like landscapes and flowers and this and that, and it just grew and grew. And then what was it? Yeah, YNG Traps. He was like, "Yo, let's shoot my music video." This was like 3-4 years ago. I shot that, didn't come out, and then me and Talia linked up.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I shot my second music video with Talia. Don't go watch that.
Don't go
But
on.
it's still on YouTube.
What's it
It's
called?
still
What's
on
it-
YouTube.
what's it
It's still on
called?
Yo,
YouTube.
still
Go watch
on
it.
YouTube.
Yeah, actually, he was the first guy that ever shot my first music video.
Yeah.
First.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's sick.
In a parking garage.
Oh my god. it's probably the worst video you'll ever see in your life.
Was she dancing?
No. It's the whole thing
We
is
did
just
a
fucked
lot
up.
of
The whole
shit.
thing is just fucked up. But the only reason why I keep it on is because I watched that video and it reminds me of how much fun we had shooting that
That
video.
was great. It was a great
It was a
night.
really fun shoot.
I like how Talia always shits on parking lot videos,
And then-
she's got a parking lot
Bro, you
video.
gotta do your-
we
gotta do your
weren't, like,
research.
we weren't squatted up in front of a car. Like
There was like 5 of us and like a giant inflatable like balloon.
unicorn, like onesies and Baby Yoda, whatever. It was,
Broken lights.
it's
Yeah, it was
really
a crazy
fucked
night,
up.
yo.
It was really wild.
So after that, I just kept upgrading, and making the connects, and everyone was like, "Oh, Montreal this," and then I started putting like watermarks on photos,
Okay.
and then these bigger people started posting them on photos.
He's
and,
a smart
and-
guy.
and,
He's
like,
a
yo,
smart
no
guy.
one in the city was like there's people and photographers and creators shooting concerts, but there was only Eventco, only Live Nation people, only people that were doing it from promoters. What happened to that white kid? What popped up on the stage and like, who you shooting for? Oh, I'm shooting for the artist and the label. People started opening their eyes. You know, and I've never went and shot for Eventco. I don't shoot for them. I don't do that. And it's like it's only when labels and the artists themselves hit me up. You know, so like it comes from that. It's like I'm trying to do something different.
Dope. So okay, you started working with Young Travs, YNG Travs.
Yeah.
You did something with Talia.
Yeah.
Were you the one that did the Champions video for Mannix?
No.
No. What video did you do for Mannix?
I have not worked with
You have not worked.
I have not worked
Okay,
with
I thought you've worked with Mannix. Then.
No.
Okay.
No.
So moving on. Who's the next artist you've worked with?
So after that, I started to blossom into like more the bigger names, and then I was able to work with an artist named Joyner Lucas.
Oh, nice.
Joyner's fire. That was my first like professional like shoot like on a big stage where the label hit me up, and it was actually his creator Trevor. He runs a thing called Limitless, and he's his like main creator guy, and he was like, "Yo, I'm looking for a second shooter. Can you pop out?" I was like, all right. So I dipped college and went straight from class into the show. And it was that after that, he was like, yo, I love your work. And the next day I dropped out of college, and this is what I do now.
That's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
That's a fucking pretty incredible story.
Yeah. And after that, it kept going. Like I found like artists, yo, I fuck with this artist and he's coming to the city. Let me find a way in. With Lowry, I found a way in, and I was the only one shooting. Everyone in that crowd was like, yo, are you shooting from? I'm like, no, not even. I'm shooting for Wit, but I'm from here. People, especially like fans that are from the show, at the show, they're like, oh, you're working with them and you're in our own city. So they're right away, they're following. They're like, I want to know who you are. I want to know this. I want to know that. Oh, I run a company. Do you do commercials? Of course I do. No, I don't. Now I do. You know, so it's like they give you that opportunity, and sometimes like I was gonna say this as a gem, but I think I'll keep that as a gem for the last part.
Okay, save it.
But yeah, so it just kept blossoming and blossoming, and you just never say no.
Dope. That's the way you should approach it. I like the hustle mentality, how you got in there. Who else have you worked with? I think we mentioned working with Makeway and stuff like that.
Yeah, of course. I've definitely worked quite a long time. I want to say 2-3 years around Buds over at Makeway. Shout out Kyle, shout out Buds over on Roll Records, but at Makeway, all them. We built the new studio, and then I kind of left, did my own thing, and that's what I'm doing right now. And you know, sometimes you got to do it, and
you gotta you can't stay the same place, bro. Always. Sometimes you evolve, you know, as a person.
It comes down to not being comfortable. Like not being like going to the office and not being comfortable. It's just like once you're comfortable, bro, you're there.
Yeah.
No, I'm not like that. I'm trying to keep going. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to keep going. I don't want to be in Montreal.
New experiences, man.
Bro, I want to see mountaintops. I want to see this. I want to see that. I want to meet like artists that you dream of meeting. Easy.
Okay, so look, you have this nice portfolio right now. I saw you brought some pictures. We're gonna look at them after.
Of course.
You're mentioning that you want to take this to the next level. What do you have in your brain that you're planning on doing next?
At the moment, I'm trying to. I'll just plug it quick. If you know anyone trying to have weddings covered, I'm trying to grow a wedding coverage production company. We're called Royal Weddings, so ROYL Wedding Productions. So our job is to make you feel like royalty on your wedding day, and ROYL stands for Rest of Your Life Wedding Productions. Wow. So I'm just trying to branch that out.
I like what he did right there.
Yeah.
By the way.
I'm trying to, bring that portfolio up. Like I already done a couple weddings, but it's not to the top tier that I want it. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to leverage the name I've already been able to build and being like very happy with that, and then branch it off so I can have 2 working production company businesses and let other people deal with that.
Yeah.
And then now I'm just managing artists, and now it's just music videos after music videos. I have some work coming with Brandon Dedore. Me and Mike Schaber are supposed to be tapping in the beginning of next month. Like, I don't know when this is going to be coming out, but if it's out before, tap in. Yeah, so we're just trying to reach out to bigger artists, bigger, and we keep going.
Nice.
Just trying to bring out the CB visuals, you know? I'm trying to bring out a different mentality, not those garage regular shit.
No, you got to elevate. You got to make them... Every time you do a new project, you got to make it better than the last. You know what I mean? So I know what you mean. As far as the weddings go, you said you've done a couple. Do you have like a team, or is it just basically
forever growing?
Okay, forever growing.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about the weddings? Do you like the?
I love weddings.
I fucking hate
weddings. Are lit.
So many content creators are like,
weddings.
yo, I hate weddings.
I hate shooting weddings. I hate shooting weddings.
Really?
Yeah. It's just you're there the whole day, right?
But like if you're on a music video set, you're there the whole day.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. At the music video set, you have more control over what gets done.
Right.
At the wedding, especially the ones that I've done, like you have the wife, the bride coming up to you, do this, do that, and she's like fucking up my whole.
Right.
Let me focus and get the shots that you're gonna want to see. You're gonna want to see this nice love shoot.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing, bro. I look at the people, I'm like, trust me.
Yeah.
You're gonna want this.
Yeah, no.
I say it all the time, and they never believe me until they get the shit, and they're like, yeah, I really wanted that.
Yeah. So that's the only thing. Like I hate like the back and forth bickering, like to get something that I already know that's not the formula that I do. The formula is we have the love shoot, we got the church, we got this, we got that, then we got the reception, right? And I was doing the love shoot, and she's including all her friends in the video. I'm like, it's supposed to be just you and your husband. So right there,
I
just
wonder how that marriage worked out.
Do you do follow-ups with your clients?
yeah, sometimes like I just see what's going on. But everybody that we have given a video to or photos, they've been super happy. They love it.
So I think the different way I'm trying to approach that is I'm trying to create a cinematic experience for my couples. Whether it be Reds or Black Magics or whatever it is, they're going to see these big cameras and they're going to ask questions. But I want to take it a different way. Instead of just putting regular like music and a nice B-roll, slow-mo, drone, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. No, nice lapel mics, and I want like their vows to be a storyline. I want this, I want to make them a movie and not just a recap of the wedding day. It's like everyone has photos. Everyone's going to have Snapchats of this. How am I, the one that you're hiring for X amount of dollars to make this, going to be different?
Yeah, cinematic's the way to go. That's what you have to deliver to them.
As soon as I pop up, I'm like, I'm gonna do drone shots. I'm gonna do this. I have my creators doing this, and I'm doing that. They're tapped in. They're like, okay, well, this guy that said he's gonna charge me double what you're charging does nothing what you're doing. And I'm trying to stutter, and I'm like, well, now it's gonna be 5. No. But I have already set my price, so it's like I'm still gonna go and give you my 110%. You know what it is? So I'm just trying to be different.
Look, I think it's a little tough to break into the market because you got Maroney Films, one of the premier in the city.
Right.
And this guy, like, because I know somebody that works as an editor for him. He's got like 5 editors. He's got a whole team.
Crazy.
And you get like 30, 40 weddings a year.
That's amazing.
So once you get to that point, then you have a team, you have your shooters, you're sending them out, and you're able to just generate this income and build that business on its own. And you don't even technically, once you get to the point that you don't even have to be the shooter on site, and you have your own shooters, it's gonna be amazing, dude.
Like after that, that's where the true journey comes. It's like I don't want to say LA because LA is just way too crowded. It's just saturated.
Go to Miami, bro.
People go to Atlanta.
I want to go to Nashville. I want to open up a studio like we're in. I don't know if you guys see what we're in, but this is dope as hell. I want to open something like this over in Nashville. Because I'm not just trying to work with hip hop artists. I love country music. I love punk music. I play guitar myself for the past like 6 years, and I'm just trying to tap in with every single music genre because everyone has their different emotions. Everyone has their different way of like expressing it through their music, through harps, through pianos. And I want to be the one that captures that.
And you said opening up the studio, but what do you mean opening up?
In terms of studios, like obviously like everyone has their big dreams, right? I want to win an Oscar for directing a music, like an Oscar for directing a movie. But I can't really direct a movie if I don't have a studio. And on top of that, with a studio that has proper fly space, air ventilation, whatever it may be, people come rent daily. But what's going to make it a little bit better is it's not going to be overpriced like crazy people. And then they're like, oh, why isn't it getting booked for a week? Because you're overpricing it. If you cut that in half, you're going to have people book 12 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours a day. And you're generating the same income you would have for 1 week. You just have to put in a little bit more work. That's it. It's more social media content. It's more this, it's more that. I feel like having more clients than having the little clients with a big budget. I just like meeting people. That's why. I
think to build up the brand, build up the business, get what you can. You know what I mean? See what the other guys are charging. Go a little lower. Get in there. You know what I mean? You have the fucking skills to pay the bills, so definitely do it.
That's what I like to say.
As far as Nashville, though, is that something that's like tangible? Like you see it happening in the future?
I do. So I feel like Nashville's a forever growing city, especially in music. It's so overlooked.
You're right. You're definitely right.
When people think of rap, they're like, oh, Atlanta, LA, Chicago. You think of country, you're going Texas, you're going this, you're going that. But Nashville, bro, it's every genre on one street. I've never been to Nashville. I've never been out of Canada, actually. But like just what I see and people tell me is it's in there's live music in every bar you go to.
Well, isn't like Nashville is the country capital of America?
It is.
Like,
right?
It's like Elvis Presley land, bro.
I think Moneybagg Yo's from Nashville too.
A lot of rappers.
There's rappers, there's country, there's like you said, there's a melting pot of music over there.
Always.
It's literally place. Like almost dead center of the country as well. So it's like it's a hub.
It's true, eh?
Yeah.
People fly in and out all the time.
Yeah, it's a hub. Yeah, FedEx is based there. That's why.
So you said you never got to leave the country yet?
Not yet. I don't even have my passport.
You don't even have your passport?
It's coming. So if you need to book me in the States, time is now. Yeah.
Okay, so you got that. Besides Nashville, where else in the world? You said you wanted to see mountaintops. You wanted to see...
Me, I've already been fortunate enough to travel like to the highest mountaintops in like the Banff. And,
yeah, I love it. Banff's
like
amazing.
I have Banff tattooed on my arm. You know, that's my place. But I'd love to go and document like something in Vietnam and like trenches. I'd love to document like Japan and their culture. It's like it's not just music in my part. It's like I love documentation. I love just people in general and like their culture and food and how their money is and how they make their own money. Like, you know, I want to go on like a fishing boat and someone like in Vietnam or something, and he's like, "Here, come, let me show you how I provide for my family." You know.
Personally, that's like the only stuff that I watch on YouTube. I watch like travel vloggers, like Volpe.
Mark Wiens and shit.
Mark Wiens is so annoying, dude.
I like his show personally, man.
I watch it, but is he the guy that's like, oh wow? He always says, wow,
everything's amazing though. Like everything's amazing. It's like nothing you fucking tasted was garbage, bro. Like, come on.
I like, what's it called? Who do I really? There's a Carl Rock.
Okay.
He's the one that is like all over India. He speaks Hindi and stuff like that. He's a very good travel vlogger. You got Volpe. Where are you?
Okay.
That guy is like some Venezuelan guy. He just goes all around South America and stuff. And these are the type of guys that. And what's his name? Who's that food guy? The guy with like a red bandana. Best food review show ever.
The American dude, right?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
That guy's hilarious, dude. That guy.
I know what you're talking about.
He goes everywhere. He just tries fucking food, talks to the people, gets in with the culture, and that's what's making money right now on YouTube.
Yeah, no,
For sure.
I got into all that stuff with Anthony Bourdain, R.I.P. Anthony.
Yeah,
That's what Anthony Bourdain. That was great.
Yeah, man, RP. That was sad for real.
that me and my mom when I was younger, we watched that stuff all the time. I was like, I want to do that. I want to go taste some food that I'm never gonna want to taste again. You know, and it's like just scary experiences excite the hell out of me.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait till I'm allowed traveling again. And
listen, you ever want to shoot a show like that? Count me the fuck in. I'm down. I'll go to every country on earth and talk mad shit.
I'm coming too.
I'm so down.
Crazy.
I'm so down.
No, yeah. I saw one recently. It was like they just went to Egypt.
Yeah.
Like Egypt's on my bucket list.
Yeah,
I gotta
sure.
go. I
Egypt
gotta
is
go in
beautiful.
pyramids. You know, I didn't even know till like a few months ago that Alexander the Great is buried in Egypt. I thought they brought his body back to Greece or something, put him in a tomb. But he's buried in Egypt. They don't know where he's located though.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's some crazy shit. I didn't even know
I
that.
say he's in Alexandria.
They say he's in Alexandria as well, but they don't know where in Alexandria because the tomb has disappeared at this point. It's like under
That's crazy.
sea level or whatever. But stuff like that. But when you get to experience history and see things that are thousands of years old, and you're right there in front of it, like when you're in front of Chichen Itza and you see this big ass pyramid, bro, and you're like right up there, they used to pull out people's hearts and throw their body down here. You know what I mean? Like thousands of people.
Go watch 10,000 BC.
10,000 BC.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Apocalypto, man. Just go watch.
That's what I meant to say.
Go watch Apocalypto. That's all you gotta see.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that'll give you the whole spiel of what the fuck
Like
we've been talking about.
like, what was going
that's what I
on.
live for. That's what gives me goosebumps. Like
Crazy.
doing stuff like that. Like I'm in the same boat as you. I make
Yeah.
films. I shoot videos. You know.
But that's because you guys are like visionaries. So like you look at everything like it's art and like you want to capture every moment.
Yeah, I always wish I
Bro,
had that talent.
I wish I didn't have that. Sometimes I'm walking down the street and I'm like, oh, that's a photo. That's a photo. That's a photo.
Like
and
my
I'm
brain
This
does not
trash
function
looking
like
really
that.
cute right
I
now.
got the 50mm lens. That's
I toned it down heavy because sometimes you don't get to experience things the right way. You know what I mean?
How
Because
does one do that? I can't, bro.
I
just can't.
I just like leave it at home. Leave
Michael
the camera at
does.
home. Leave the camera at home. Leave the camera at home or something. But like when you're like you look back at it, you play it back. Like I did this nice little video of me in Jamaica, and I played it back. I'm like, bro, this is amazing. Looks great on camera. But how many of those times were my eyes looking through a lens to capture this instead of looking at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a matter of perspective too, though, because I mean, you could also look at it from the other side, which is like you actually take the time to stop and look at things and appreciate things through that lens. Because like to me, whereas like I might just look at some beautiful shit and be like, yeah, that's cool. Whereas you guys look at it and you're like, wow, like just I gotta fucking I'm gonna stop and
I have
actually
to, like,
take
put
time
that in a moment, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely,
Whereas I just look at it and I'm like, yeah, some fucking nice that's foliage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
I think the
Keep
only
it moving.
I think the only thing is when you're overseas and you're traveling and you're on like a week schedule.
Yeah.
The only thing is you're limited for time. So like sometimes when we go scouting or we go look at a location and we're looking at it for an hour and just like checking everything about it, you don't have that luxury.
That hour is gone now.
You're eating it up so quick down there, especially if you don't know where the hell you are. So it's like it's really run and gun. You see it, you dead it, and you leave. That's
Right.
pretty much what it is.
Damn, it's, how much research goes into it beforehand? Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. Like, I shot a video in Colombia
Okay.
a few years ago before the pandemic.
He loves to bring this shit up.
He's
And
always talking about this.
when we went and we shot, when we were going to shoot this video,
Yeah.
there was no plan for it. It was literally like, oh, dude, you want to come down with me, shoot the video? I'll pay your plane ticket. I'm like, okay, what's the plan? He's like, oh, we're going to go in the main park. We're going to shoot there. We're going to do this. And
So that's it.
I'm like, dude, we can do that here.
Right?
We can do that here. We don't have to get on a plane to Colombia for this. So like the whole way there, I was just researching cool spots, great locations, extra things we can throw in it, and totally elevated the video. You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go.
You got Pablo Escobar in it. You got fucking Cessna plane. You got a lot of cool things that cost pennies to put in
It's true, eh?
because Colombia's super cheap. So if you ever want to do exotic videos, go out to South America, man.
Just go to South America.
South America, your dollar will stretch so far.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They have studios and stuff like this?
You have studios, but depends. Like, do you always need a studio?
Not necessarily. It's
necessarily.
always fun to have like at your fingertips if you need it.
Yeah, there for sure. They got studios, and it's probably pretty cheap.
They're cheap.
Yeah. Like I know in Dominican Republic, you go shoot a video there. If it's costing you 50 here, 50K for that type of video, it's gonna cost you like 10 to do it in
crazy.
Dominican Republic. Yeah, fifth of the money, dude.
This is not the podcast for us.
Text like,
This is
yo,
like-
are you serious? You're saying
This
that?
is their moment.
Okay, moving on.
Let's include Talia and text.
Yeah,
No, I'm good. I'm soaking it in.
We're
I'm
just
sponging.
taking
I'm
it in.
sponging
Like,
right
I'm
now.
just listening.
We're taking
This is
it
a
in.
sponge bath right now, bro.
You brought some photos, bro. I think we
did.
want to
Yeah,
see
let's
these
see.
things.
We gotta
I wanna see
crank
these
these
things.
out.
Yeah.
I thought it was pizza. I got really
Bust it.
excited.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay, man. It's
so
it's
sorry.
all right. I'm a fat kid.
Oh, damn. All right, so a couple. These are some of my favorites actually from different tours, from shows, including like Metro.
Right.
There's a camera here. You can show them.
I don't know where you're focused, but you must be focused over here.
keep
This
it
one's
like-
ASAP Ferg.
Okay, let's put in the. Give me that.
Yeah.
Honestly, you should let me do it because
Ferg over here. Don't go too
lights-
close.
My guy had the Cisco
the
hair.
light's shining here.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
More on the Talia
Yeah.
side. Yeah, definitely.
Is the light shining?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
actually a way better idea.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be way better.
Oh.
She had to
Okay,
put.
Talia.
You're gonna fuck up the picture. Come on now.
Yeah, so this one's ASAP Ferg. He was on a tour with Murda Beats at the time. I believe it was ASAP Ferg's Floor Seats tour across Canada.
That's wicked.
Bro, I was just walking across from going to the bathroom. I had my camera on my hip. Looked up and this guy was just holding like a mad amount of bras, and like I looked at one bra and this girl had her IG, her phone number and shit
Hilarious.
in it, and I was like, oh man, just jumped up literally off my feet and one photo click, it was good. Ran back to the dressing room, edited, gave it to him, and that's what's on that paper right now.
Live editing
Yeah,
on the
it was
spot.
right there on the
Dope.
spot.
That's
Most
sick.
artists, if you hire me for concerts, after your concert, you look at me, you're like, you're coming to a concert, you're coming to the club. I'm like, no,
Right now,
I'm editing your photos right
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And then I'll meet you at the club to get you more photos, you know?
Yeah.
This one's actually from, this one was from FEQ with Gucci Mane.
Very nice.
I was, me and DMS actually handled that one.
Very dope.
Shout out Feezy. That was crazy. This guy walked out on the Quebec City stage and said, "What up, Montreal?" And the whole crowd went silent.
That's
It
hilarious.
was jokes. I have a whole ass video. I'll send it to you.
That's fucking
It's jokes.
hilarious.
Yeah, this one, this is one of my most recents. Actually, me and Jack Harlow got me out over in Toronto. This guy's killing the game right now.
Oh,
on
Jack
some real
Harlow's
shit.
killing it
On
right
some
now.
real shit.
That's what's up.
That actually, I'll pop up the next one.
He's
that-
fucking taller than I thought, isn't he?
Yeah, yo, this guy's like 6'5".
He looks
Me-
so
me-
short.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a short dude, and like I stood up next to him and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna shake your hand and sit back down.
Pretty much.
Yo.
Pretty much.
I thought
Yeah.
he was short as fuck.
From that trip in Toronto, I was actually very fortunate to finally meet and shoot Drake. Finally,
Finally.
that was a minute.
Let's see this Drake pick over
That
here.
I sniped that one through the crowd. He was up at next to Chubbs and I forget who was it, Jay Prince, over in the crowd, and we popped that one out, and
Sick.
That's
it was
fire.
dope. I don't have it with me, but after that, we were in the back of the History, Toronto, Drake's new venue, and like me and Baka was chopping it up. You can find on my TikTok. We have a bunch of little like,
Baka not nice?
yeah. Louis
Dope.
pouch across my body. This is not for fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah, this I don't know if you're tuned into like different, like not hip hop and stuff, but like from Montreal. You know the band The Damn Truth.
Yeah, damn truth for sure.
Oh man, Lee and them, they are absolutely destroying the rock game right now.
I think Fatty Soprano shot a video for them.
Yeah,
Oh, shout out to Freddy.
Yeah,
They-
a couple
they
years
just-
ago.
They just did a crazy little tour across Europe, and I think they're back today actually.
Dope.
So congrats on that, guys.
Yeah, that
Damn,
looks like
I'm
a
trying
stellar
to-
venue, actually.
That's actually Corona Theater here in the
Okay,
city.
nice. That's what's up.
They did 2 sold out back-to-back shows.
Oh, yeah?
Before
So
heading
they're
out to
killing
Europe.
it for real.
I was just
Yeah,
there on
bro.
Tuesday.
Crazy, like
Please,
seeing
I don't know if you're into that stuff, but please do yourself a favor. Go check out The Damn Truth. They They are Montreal's.
What is it, like
musician.
classic rock or is it like,
And that's the damn
Yeah,
truth,
man.
Classic
folks.
rock.
Yeah, for real, for real.
I think when I first heard of them, they were just getting traction. Like,
Yeah.
they weren't
Couple years
anything
ago.
a couple years
Yeah.
ago. And now they're fucking selling out Corona Theater and stuff
Bro,
like
they're
that.
selling out like tens and tens of shows across like Europe.
Beautiful stuff, man.
And I was like, whoa. So this is one of my favorites. I might actually get this tattooed on me on my back leg. It's Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Okay, Metro.
with
This
the
guy was
Canadians
dope as hell.
jersey? Let's go.
This is dope as hell. I got to meet him very briefly, and it was probably one of my top experiences so far.
Nope.
You got to smoke with Snoop, didn't you?
He passed the blunt quick.
Oh shit! And what was that like?
I don't remember. No. It was very exhilarating. It was one little token. I had to get back to the stage so quick. But like you know, life is a creator.
Right,
At
you
a
still got
festival,
to
you gotta
smoke a
fucking
You
blunt.
got to
bro.
smoke with Snoop, bro.
You guys ever see that
That's a
video with Snoop
highlight.
Dogg handed the blunt to the police officer?
Yeah, the security guard.
Yeah.
The show. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
No.
And then the guy just like takes off.
He
his
takes
shit.
off his shit and
"Fuck
he's
it,
like,
bro,
yeah, I'm not a
smoking
police
with
officer." He
Snoop,
takes the
bro.
blunt, yeah.
No, I didn't
That's
see
just
that.
crazy.
No,
Well, I'm sure
definitely.
you've seen it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
So yeah, the sick pics.
I appreciate it.
Very sick
That's
pics.
just tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg. I see you got a little slogan over here too, bro. It says CB never sleeps.
Yeah, I don't sleep. That's why we on the Hustle podcast.
Yeah.
We always hustling. No, I definitely get my sleep when I fall asleep at the computer and my girl has to come over and be like, yo, wake the fuck up. But yeah, that's about
Shout
it.
out to wifey.
Yo, for
Shout
real.
out the wifey.
Yeah, I don't like to sleep. I find it's a waste of time. I don't eat. Well, I do. I have to.
I don't
but,
eat.
Like I don't like to eat. I don't like to sleep. It's a waste of my time. And if I'm not working on my stuff, I feel unaccomplished.
No, you gotta make the most of your time. You know what I mean? It's the one thing that we all have the same of. We all have the same amount of time. It's how much.
It's what you do with your
It's
time.
what you do with it.
But it
you know?
is like I just recently in April turned 23, and bro, I feel so old right now, and I'm like I need to go faster. I need to go faster. I have no time in this world. I need to go faster.
Yeah. I find like anybody like in that age group, 17, 18 to like 20, mid 20s, they always have the same thing to say when they sit down at the podcast.
It's
Like everything's
true, though.
going super fast.
But the difference
It's
is I'm
true.
gonna go home and say the same thing.
True. No, that's 100%. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you know.
It's because we look at y'all and
Ace
we're
on the
like,
track?
look how fast time
Yeah,
flew for
okay, or
you. And
Ace
like,
is the
I'm
homie.
still
Yeah,
where
Ace
I
Ace
started.
Ace said the exact
still
same thing
alive.
as you when he sat here. He's like,
Yeah.
dude, I want to what's it called? I want to be 25 and like reach a point that I can relax a bit.
But Ace is a youngin, bro.
Yeah,
he's
he's
killing it
17,
too.
18, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy, and he's in LA right now.
No, he just got back. He
Just
just
got
got
back.
back. But yeah.
I saw him. He was working. He's doing his thing. He went there. He told me he went out there where he didn't even have a place to stay. He was like staying
No,
at
he
some
just
random girls.
kicked it. Yo. He was like, he's like, Chris, I'm going to LA. I'm like, going to LA. He's like, yeah, I'm leaving right now. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll see you when you get back, yo.
Oh, yeah. So that's crazy. I like the fact that you guys take this initiative and you got big plans already in your head. Like
You have to.
Yeah.
If you're not working towards something, like literally, what are you doing? Like you can go to school, but you're just going to school. You're only working for a diploma. If there's nothing like after that, you're not working for anything. Like I don't know what I'm working for, but I'm always working for something. I'm always working for the next step, whatever it may be, a new camera, or I really want to work with this artist, so I'm gonna go work with that artist. You know, so I'm always working for something.
Yeah. Yeah. As far as these pictures, you say you watermark them, right?
Yeah. Some of
Have
them
you
are
ever had an issue that somebody just trimmed out that watermark?
all the time?
All
so
the time.
disrespectful.
It is fucking disrespectful. Like, it's like,
All the time. All the time.
how does that piss you off when you see something that's yours and like, yo, this motherfucker taking credit for my work?
In the end of the day, I don't let that stress me. I really don't. It's like, okay, well, it was there, now it's not there. If they're just trying to be petty like that, sometimes it's just like I'll send them a picture like this, and I didn't crop it to a 4:3 on Lightroom when I was exporting it. These people fucking post videos on Instagram, and their thing on their square and their crop thing is still black.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like, I'm not gonna press it. I'm not gonna be pressed on it. It's like whatever.
Wait, I have something. How do you feel about like when you send out like pictures or whatever to someone and then they add a filter?
Yo,
or
don't
they
do that shit, bro. No, don't do that.
They start editing your shit.
Yo, that shit.
It's
that
already
shit-
been edited. It's been done. He
At
gave you
least
an
buy the
edited
raws
thing.
from you. You can do whatever the fuck you want after.
Yeah, take the raws.
Like, goddamn, that's an extra bill and whatever.
It's like I think when you see that, you're like, yo, you just disrespected me, bro.
it's straight up disrespect.
I put so much time and effort into like making this look nice the way I thought it would look perfect.
Right?
And now you just went and you swiped
Now you
left
put
on
Rio
a
de-
fucking.
you
You put
didn't-
Rio de Janeiro on the shit. Like, The fuck is wrong with you?
Yo,
Jakarta.
it's like you didn't even go into like your iPhone thing and play with it. Now you went on Instagram, was like, this one looked good, and
Yeah,
click.
it's annoying. That's.
Or my favorite is when I give them like, I don't like black and white photos or anything. I feel like it's lazy, but people are going to be like, oh, but it creates depth and story, blah blah blah. Anyway,
I think we only do that when it's like the photo's not what you wanted it to be, and the colors aren't fucking working out. So like black and white.
Then you do black and white. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Or if it's all grainy, just black and white in the
I
middle.
used to have
But
an ex that would black and white all my pictures. I was like, am I fucking ugly to you? Like, what the fuck is the problem here? Am I not photogenic? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Maybe she thinks it's the 1920s, bro.
Damn, bro, that
Maybe
shit hurt,
Made
man.
her feel that old.
Damn.
No, but most of like some clients will even post like the color photos and they'll put them in black and white. That pisses me off even more.
Yeah.
That's the worst one. And it's like, man, I don't even care if you don't tag me. I don't. It's like on my Instagram right now, I have like almost 2,000 photos that are I'm tagged in. And it's not promo stuff. It's actual photos. It's actual work. You know? And it's, bro, that pissed me off. Sorry. Now you got me vexed. I need some more of that shit over there.
More psychoacid.
More drugs.
Quick little plug.
Stay in drugs. Don't do school.
I feel like I definitely reached my hand out way too quick when you pulled that out, by the way.
Yeah, bro. Like
More.
I was like,
No, we can't.
It's like, whatever. We're already here, right?
Yeah,
Party it up.
Okay, so we have all these things that you've been doing in the city. We got the plans that you have.
They're flourishing.
The flourishing. We got the Nashville and might happen. You never know. Who you working with right now that this summer is going to be fucking popping? Like you said, Mike Shab's tapping in next month.
Yeah.
I can expect a sick ass video with that.
Me and Brandon Dore, we're going to be dropping a crazy little visual coming in, I want to say the next 3 weeks. I'm going to call him tonight and verify all that. But we just shot that a couple of days ago, shooting on some new cameras. So very excited to show that, the upgrades. Very excited to also just tap in with other artists. I'm always looking. I'm trying to work with K-Bands.
Okay, yeah.
I know he's been working with a lot of like different videographers and not his usual like always. I'm not too sure what's up with that, but like I like when different artists venture out and see like how different people make them look.
Yeah,
you know,
different
like,
vibes.
right?
Yeah, definitely.
My job is to make you guys look like a star. You know, so I'm gonna put my 110% into that. So if they see this, I'm trying. You know, I'm trying to work. I'm trying to make something different. I'm trying to show you what I see. Definitely. You know, it's like you can't always just be the master of your own craft. You gotta let people do it. You know.
Definitely. As far as projects that you've worked on, has there ever been like this project that you're like, dude, it's been a headache from beginning to end?
It's still not out.
It's still You got one of those, huh?
Oh yeah, bro.
You got one of those just sitting in the fucking on the lacy or something. And you're like,
there's been times when I sent the whole check back and I was like, I don't even want to put this out, man.
wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely, that was like recent too.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're like, really? I'm like, bro, it just makes everyone look bad.
Was it something that was like, because you didn't have no control?
It was all unorganized.
Unorganized.
Like they were like, oh, come shoot here. We have this spot, and then we were just sitting in the crib, and they're like, oh, but we don't actually. I'm like, what? You're just wasting my time now. And he's like, oh, but shoot on this wall and shoot at this and that. And I was like, I don't want to say too much, but it was just a waste of my time.
Like, dude, this is what I did at the beginning.
I'm like, go look at any of my other videos.
Yeah, go see Talia's video. Go see Talia's video.
Go look at any of my other videos. Like some of my videos, I've had artists strapped up into like what is it called when they have like the squishy walls and stuff, and like stray jackets and stuff.
Yeah.
So we've done that. We've like flew drones on boats, and we had a Kirka, whatever it's called. A Spectre, I don't know. It's some giant like military thing that only Kanye West drives now.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah, we had that in giant like dirt bikes everywhere. So
Cool.
Crazy little things, but
once you hit those type of videos, you hit those type of videos, and then after somebody just hits you with everything's completely disorganized. All the shots that we were supposed to do did not happen the way they were supposed to happen, and it just looks like shit right now.
It's exactly what
like, dude, like you said,
what happened to the 10 steps I just took? You just took 7 of those steps I took forward.
Yeah, now we're going backwards.
It's like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. But even that, I'm surprised that you're like, here, take the money back.
Bro, why? In the end of the day, I'm not going to take a loss. Just take this, sulk in your, I can't work with them no more because I said you're too disorganized. And I'm going to go on my way. I have other clients. No stress.
No, that's it. It's good. It's a good thing to do too, because like you don't want to have, at the end of the day, for you, it's nothing, right? Because like, dude, I have so many jobs coming in. I got so many projects I'm doing. I can take this L financially
Yeah.
Not to have like some guy that's sulking because this is like his one video that he's been focusing on all year, and then after like, yo, this guy just refunded me the money, or
it's not like I'm just going on my way and it's like, oh, yo, I sent you your cash back, we're not doing the video. No, it was like a week of, hey, look,
I tried.
It's
not looking right.
Your vibe's just not on point. You don't match this, and like I gave him nice key points. I'm like, maybe we can try it a different way.
Bro. Be constructive about it. That's
you know, and then at the end of the day, I just have to sit with myself and be like, do I really want to see my name on that video? And if I say no, why am I still gonna put out a video? Like if that video is not gonna start up with a CB, do you ever sleep?
Yeah,
it's not my video.
True, I feel you on that. Makes a whole lot of sense. You said you wanted to make a movie.
I do.
How has this been in your head?
For the past couple of years, I think that I want to say, like deep down, that's probably why I started, but I don't really relate it to that. I wrote a couple like short stories, screenwrites, but like I have one that's about 60, 70 pages long. Yeah. And I see it as I write it and I read it, and I'm like, well, why can't I just watch it? So I think that's what it is. But I know it's really, you have to have a lot of finances to properly do a film that you want and are proud of. And I don't want to just do a film and put it on Vimeo. No. Yeah. I'm going to wait until my connects at the Toronto Film School, and then I'm going to have my connects for this and that film festival and the Vancouver Film Festival. And then once it's finished, I'm not going to put it out or tell no one. And then once it's finished, I'm only going to start marketing then. All right, now you want to come watch my video? You're not going to watch the film in theaters or in your Vimeo. No, you're going to have to go to these film festivals before you can watch it. And then after we win awards, then you can watch it on Vimeo.
Because if you do put it on Vimeo first, the film festivals will not accept it.
They will not?
No.
See, I didn't even know that. We win live already.
Well, it depends. There's a lot of them. Like I know the premier ones. Yeah. If it's already online somewhere, you're disqualified from being in the film festival because it has to be exclusive to them. Like I'm not gonna play it at my film festival when this guy can just sit at home and watch it at Vimeo. So once you're done with the film festival run, that's when you put it online on the platforms.
I guess my mind's in the right spot.
Yeah, you definitely got it, dude. You definitely got it.
All right, cool. I swear I didn't know that.
So just keep honing it. Keep writing that screenplay. Take it one day at a time. You know what I mean? Don't overthink it when it comes to like let's just bang it out as soon as possible.
Of course.
At the end of the day, as long as you have your locations, you got your peeps, you know what I mean? You can make this whenever you want to make it.
Yeah.
And financially, look, just build up your contacts.
That's what it is.
Build up your contacts. You know a good sound guy. The sound guy is really clicking with you. You say, fuck it, bro, I'm going to come like, either they'll come for free or they'll like do it super cost. You know what I mean? Like
right.
just like give me $100 to like take care of my day.
Quick.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trust me. And once you have that, you got your schedule planned and everything, dude. Execute. And knowing your visual style, I'm pretty sure you'll put together a banger movie.
What's really difficult about it is like most of the things I've written are they're based across like years.
Okay, so that's where it gets tricky.
It does get tricky because now I have to find like 3 different actors that kind of look the same in different age ranges, and it's just hectic.
Yeah, trust me, those type of things when it's like year gaps, age gaps, there's a lot of sci-fi shit in it, or like that's when it gets tricky.
And like I'm a big believer. Like I hate green screen. I'm a big believer that if I can't do it on camera, I shouldn't be doing it. But I know there's times when I have to go and put like a shooting star or something like that. You know, like that's okay. But that's why I don't want to do CGI with these people. I want to find like the proper people, the proper assets, and this and that, the locations. Yeah. Like if those leaves aren't as yellow and orange that I want, I'm not shooting today. You know, it's like I want everything to be perfect.
I like that. You have to have that type of mentality. You have to be really anal about it. You know what I mean?
For real.
I was waiting for him to say something because
Tyke didn't say something.
Why you say? I mean, why'd you put the emphasis on anal like that? That's the only thing I was going to say. You kind of went a little, you know what I'm saying? Anal. A pause moment, but continue. Go ahead.
But yeah, definitely. Like you gotta like be on your A game, bro. Be on your shit. Attention to detail, super fucking important.
Detail, bro.
And I like the fact that like, if the leaves don't look the color that I want them to look, I'm out.
Yeah, that's very detailed.
You have to analyze everything.
Analyze. I think we're getting to that time of the day.
Yeah.
That you got to pick up that gem. I know you've been waiting to drop this gem, bro.
You don't want me to actually drop this. This seems expensive.
Actually, somebody dropped it on the table and it fucking
almost broke the fucking table.
I just want to let you guys know that this is actually mad heavy. This
Very
is
heavy.
mad heavy. So a good little gem I want to say is when I first started in all this, everyone was like, yo, go niche it. For me, I hate that word. I hate niching it, because if you can do everything, be a jack of all trades. If a jack of all trades is a master of none, but sometimes better than a master of one. So never say no to something. Always go out and do your best. And if you can't do it, find someone that can, man. Because in the end of the day, you're looked as a good guy, and you're looked as that third party, that middleman, and people will always come back to you. Just be a good person, fuck.
No. Bridge that gap. Boom. Bridge the gap. If you can't do it, give another guy the opportunity. You know what I mean? Make the connect. Like one hand washes the other. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You help me, I help you. That's how
exactly
it should be. I really like that gem. Where can the people find you, bro?
Yo, you can find me on any social media at CB43media or www.cb43media.com. Or anything on that is right there. Go check out any of the artists I work with. Shout out YNG Travs. Shout out Brandon Duray. We got all these projects coming up. Shout out you guys. Thank you so much for having me. It's nice to see Tech. I see him at Mike Way.
Yes, sir.
Nice link up. Nice finally meet you.
Absolutely.
Nice to see you again.
Long
Hopefully we
time
can work if
coming.
you're doing music. So
Absolutely.
That's dope. You know where to find the guy. Tap in before you can't book him anymore.
yo, I love that shit. Tap in, yo.
He might be in Nashville before you know it, bro. So get them videos.
With a
though.
cowboy hat on and a straw in his mouth.
Trust me, I'm gonna rock that shit.
Let's go.
Yeah, but if you go out there, bro, I'm gonna link up. I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna
let's get it.
Nashville, hit the fucking strip and meet you. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right, let's get it.
Thank you, everybody, for watching another episode of the Hustle Podcast. We out.
The Hustle. My name is Steve Aramopoulos, and these are my co-hosts.
And I'm Tech Luciano. You may have heard me on radio, you may have never heard of me at all, but that's okay.
Y'all gon' learn today. Your whole life was a struggle, had to make it out the jungle. This is a show for you. Welcome to the hustle. Under pressure, never break a fold. Keep chasing your goals until you blow down. Welcome to the hustle. Take money, make money, build a future forever. Even in stormy weather, we execute for treasure. The grind is real, you know. Got the willpower, Terrence Howard, hustle and flow. Rain, sleet, or snow. The odds against me for sure. I kick down them doors when they close. A sharp shooter, a motor.